Hi submarine friends, busy day today. I got a whole bunch of the plumbing hooked up. I put in a bunch of valves right here, put the variable ballast tank back in, and I also had to fix a mistake that I made. It's a design flaw more than a mistake. The valves at the very back of the submarine that shut off the hydraulics to the motor, coolant to the engine, which leads to the external cooling radiator, and the high pressure, or not the high pressure, the pressure line for the compressed air from the aft air holding tanks. So the problem is, I did an experiment with this variable ballast tank in place, how long it would take me to get to the back to shut those off in the event of a major leak. So if one of those lines ruptures and I have to close the valve, it would be very bad. I'm not agile enough. I'm too fat. I'm too tall. I'm too thick. And I'm too old to go back there really fast. So I have two choices. I can move all those valves further forward, have the lines run external of the hull, and then go back internal into the aft ballast tank. That'll really suck. So what I did is I repositioned all the valves in such a manner that to turn them off, they all have to pull. So then I drilled holes in all the levers that close the valves, and I'm just going to put reach rods to each one that comes through the bulkhead with a T-handle. So if there's some kind of a leak, all I have to do is pull on the T-handle, and that rod pulls on the lever to close the valve. Super simple, no problem. I think that's the simplest and most effective solution. And they don't have to be rods actually, they can just be cables. So it's an easy fix, but I'm glad I went through this exercise. These things are very, very, very safe because the external cooler can handle water pressure. So I actually don't intend to turn these valves off ever unless there's a problem, because the hydraulic motor is sealed, the hydraulic lines obviously are sealed, they can take all the pressure you want, so there's no need to shut those off unless there's some kind of a big problem, and then I can just pull on those linkages and away we go. So anyways, that's fixed. I don't have any cables or rods on there yet because I don't have what I need to do that. I've only just been working on that today. So it's going good. Tomorrow I should be able to finish the plumbing in here, and then I got to switch over to the air system because I need air going to the forward ballast tank and the rear ballast tank. I already have the line going through for the holding tank. So there's a couple of more days of plumbing, and then I'll switch over to electrical and finishing up my electrical panel and my gauges. And I should have my die so I can finish making the adapter for the oil pressure sending unit, and then I can wire the whole engine and get it all wired into the panel. This thing's really coming along. I'm going to have to, I'll be able to move the front section of the hull in soon and get the front window welded in and fabricated up and ready to go. It's really coming along. This thing's going to be done soon. I say that, but you know, things happen. Anyways, that's it for today. Ciao.